Hey Jeezy, what's Gucci, my boy? Oh shit, I forgot to turn on my light, eh? There we go. Okay. I think we're good to go. Are we? We're not. Okay, audio's good. I think we're Gucci. Mike's licking my speed, man. Okay, bet. Here we go. I am going to start this shit. Your boy's got 6 miles today, you heard? Start. Oh, let's go. Let's go. The 4 days. Nice, dude. Yo, dog. 4 more days, gang. We there, baby. All right, we go. Your boy's gonna start a little slow. You know what I'm saying? Slowly work our way there. I will say, TikTok, if y'all tuning in, I apologize, but Castle Labs does not connect to TikTok, at least for like the first 5 minutes of stream. But AJ Dark, what's Gucci, my boys? How are you doing, man? Whew, here we go. All right. Where are we? I gotta say, working right now, my boy. Hell yeah, dude. Hopefully it goes by quick, gang. Here we go. Okay, I don't know where the hell I was playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Dude, okay. Integrate is the first one. And Rebirth is the second? I feel like Rebirth is the first, but I always get confused. Okay, we need to leave this place. Where the fuck I am? Monty! Yo, Big Monty, what's popping, gang? Remake and then Rebirth. Okay, gotcha. Remake and then Rebirth. Back on the grind. You know the vibes, Monty? Because they couldn't just add 3 games for one price, of course. All right. You know, they had to hustle us one time for the one time.
Hey!
Alright. Get lost. Yo, Monty, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good Monday, brother. Okay, we're at the Bandits base. At least we have a good idea what we're getting into now. For once, I'm actually, what's up, right-handed P? Yo, what's Gucci, Pro?
Hey?
Yeah, for once in my life, I actually know where to go when I start this game, which is great. Normally, I start this game and I'm like, where did we leave off again? I will say, I'm so used to picking up a game and just like playing it every day. So the fact that I play Dragon Quest every other day,
Indeed.
I like often forget what direction. I was like, what were we doing? Oh my god, they buried us again. Honestly, I'm not, dude. I hurt my back on Thursday and couldn't lift till today, and then I caught the flu. Damn, Monty, I hope you feel better, bro. Yo, Monty, did you hurt your back lifting, bro? Fuck, dude. And then the flu on top of that, bro. That's no bueno, gang. Well, listen, man. I hope you get a lot better, dude. That shit sucks. New Evangelion. I was hearing some shit about that. I think I read something on Facebook.
Oh.
Yo, Georgina, what's up? Aiden, what's Gucci? Listen, don't go to the gym unless you can trust a fart. Dude.
Hey?
Listen, there's not many I can trust, but I do let them off. Please be careful with your back, man. Once your back goes, it's over. Says the man AJ, yes. I've had lower back problems for like a majority of my life because I've always been like a heavier dude. But I have taken it a lot easier on my back as of late. Don't worry, we're not really gonna kill you. That's not sad. Just take this slowly. Okay, I'm obviously answering this the wrong way. I had my back like freeze up a couple times, bro. Like just like, you know when you like pinch a nerve, it's the worst, bro. Yo, pinching a nerve, dog, is crazy. Yo, Trix, what's Gucci, my boy? How are you, gang? Yeah, I fucked it up trying to do RDLs. I'm not sure what RDLs are. Unfortunately, Aiden, we have not figured it out.
Oh.
Aiden is still on there. 70, AJ got the 70 streak, gang. Yo, AJ, appreciate you, gang. W Mans. Ooh, I had a feeling Get Lost would be their code. Romanian deadlifts? Bro, that already sounds crazy, bro. What's a Romanian deadlift? Holy shit, brother. Yeah, you got, those deadlifts look wild too, gang. You gotta be careful. Boy, hey, dude, I'm glad you're good though.
Oh.
Yo, the flu on top of that is just freaking. That's just the universe being whacked, but damn, brother. Basically, lean down, grab the bar from the floor, and lift up to your waist. No credit might leave. Damn, bro. I mean, listen, if that's how you feeling, gang. The wolf always answers the pack leader's call. HX! Do it with the legs or you do it. Dude, well, people always used to tell me lift with your legs, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Oh, pro, you got the 70 streak. Oh shit, my bad, I read that wrong. Yeah, lift with your legs always. Yo, W Pro, bro, what the fuck? Yo, when AJ said app, okay, I read that wrong, that was my fault. My bad, gang, my bad. Yo, W Pro, my bad. Bro's like, I'm about to get the fuck out of here. AJ, you on like a 90, aren't you? Yeah, definitely. Well, when I'm on the treadmill, it's tough sometimes. Yo, who's this little guy? Do we get to recruit this guy? 94, bro, damn. Oh shit. Plus, I have a lot of chats coming in right now too, so I apologize. Yo, Dirt, what's Gucci, Dirt? You want to go on vacation? I wish, bro. The mighty Pip? Yo, I don't know who Pip is, but I don't want to fight him. Do we have to fight Pip? Yo, Dirt, how are you, gang? Hope all is well, my boy. Oh my god, this fool just had an afro? Dude, I remember I used to do some moving with like family and stuff. My grandpa used to always say, lift with your legs, lift with your legs. And it's one of those things you don't learn until you actually start fucking your back up and you're like, that's right, I should probably be lifting with my legs. Yeah, so Yoko Taro from Nier is directing him. So it's gonna be weird and crazy that Ono won't be in charge of the Ava project. I honestly, bro, I made it through like, you'll probably hate me, but I made it through like half of Evangelion and it turned into background noise. Maybe it just wasn't the time for me to watch it at the time. Maybe I'll give it another try soon. It's not for everyone. Yeah, I mean, obviously it had, I I mean, you know, it's iconic for reasons, but I couldn't get through it at the time. I love what I see, you know, but I tried to watch it like I want to say like 7-8 years ago or something when I was in school, and I just couldn't do it. I might have been too busy. And it's definitely a piece that really hits in a 4 to 17 age range. Really? Yeah, maybe that's why. Or when you're 25 and get out of your first big relationship. Speaking from experience, I see. Yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah. I was just way too busy to watch it, and it's just like... I don't know who Lil Pip is, but this fool's a demon, bro. Is he the leader of the bandits? We're supposed to lose to this guy? And we're starting over again. Okay, so we need to beat Little Pip. I mean, I have seen a couple suspect scenes from Evangelion that I never got to. Where I was like, what the fuck is this game? What is it is? Your guitar is crazy though. Like I never got all the near endings, so I can only imagine. I think I only got like 2 to 3 near endings maybe. Yeah. I'm glad that you're on though, because I was getting a little sadish. I was deaf bored, but you make it all go away, thank you. I'm glad, Aiden. Yeah, man. You know us just fucking grinding the treadmill, man. Absolutely. I wish I wanted to get on earlier, but I was like, you know what? Your boy wasn't feeling it for a little bit, but we Gucci now, because guess what? 6 miles, we can't wait, baby. We got to keep it pushing always and forever, you heard? You beat Neo last night? I did not beat Neo last night. We did beat a couple bosses though. Yo, this guy right here, Mighty Pip, I ain't gonna cap, this fool's a demon. Don't let looks fool you, dude. Okay, trying to figure out, can we snooze this guy? We can't even snooze him, dude. How are we gonna beat this guy? Okay, that's 37 off rip. 76. Boom is crazy. This full cast boom and we're immediately like, kind of like fucked. Which is wild. Damn it.
There we go.
Everyone's just gonna heal pretty much. You think you're over halfway? Yeah, I'm definitely like heading towards late game, for sure, bro. Yeah, we're definitely heading towards late game. I think after the boss I just fought, we're about to head into the, I believe is the last area. But Sean will correct me if I'm wrong, which I very well could be. But yeah, I mean, so far things are getting a lot easier. We're leveling up our weapons and stuff, which is good. Come on. Yo, I don't know if this guy's testing us. Oh, okay, that's 31 as opposed to our base attack. Which I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna use strong medicine again because we have no healing, bro. We might need to grind before we come back and fight this. Okay, 31. Base attack was 36. Oh, he fell! Yo, this guy's hella cute, dude. Pause, resume. By the way, do you know if Lockdown Protocol is worth getting? I seen it. You know what? I'm not sure, Aiden. I know I had a really good trend streak when it came down. Lockdown Protocol. I wanted to play it for stream personally, but I was like caught up in some other games at the moment. So I didn't have a chance to play it, but it does look really, really good. It looks like a really fun community game.
There we go.
Oh, he keeps missing. I know, walkabout come. We need to do a stream as a community. Think it'd be funny. Yeah, I have to like think about something, bro. I think of something. Well, I'm gonna have a lot more time on my end, so I'll definitely figure something out. I'm trying to like juggle the editing portion and like the streaming things, but also like playing like games therapeutically. So there might have to be a change in like how I approach things, which is fine. I'm not against changing things up. But I used to do a lot of community stuff before. I just stopped because it's like I had time to actually like focus the content and like focus what I was doing tier lists and shit on, but I just fucking, you know, I got way too busy with work and stuff. And editing, dude. I have so much VODs where I'm like, dude, I have like, don't have to get into it, but good news today. Oh no, definitely the news that I thought. So that's pretty much where we're at the moment. Which was like, I wasn't gonna do my treadmill stream. But I was like, fuck that. I committed to this. I'm gonna do it, bro. So we here, baby. AJ, appreciate you, gang. Yeah, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. I want to start doing more community oriented. I think the tier stuff is really cool, and I would love to keep doing that. I just need to. I think what I need to do is I need to sit down. I need to brainstorm like tier list like content. So like, if I could plan out like then like almost, I even want to say like every week for the rest of the year. If I could plan out what we could do tier lists on, we can keep doing it, you know. But it did get to a point where I was like, I think the last tier list I tried to do was like a Christmas one. It was like a stockings tier list, like what you would want in your stocking. And for whatever reason, and I don't hold nobody. Christmas time was super, super bad. Well, heads up, you're creative, and you'll land on your feet. I mean, it is what it is, yeah. Don't even worry, man. I'm gonna have a lot more time to do that stuff now, so like, I should be good. I like to try and like, even before, I like to try and cater like my streams to like, I like to make them a little bit more personable, you know what I'm saying? Because like anyone could do a tier list, but it has to be like, it has to be something that I could, it has to be something where I can like naturally like just be myself and shit, so. Oh, we beat him! Mighty Pip, you bitch! I actually like that guy. That guy was really cute. If I could put him on my squad, I totally would. Yeah, I have. I've been talking to Sui too, so if I can figure out a schedule where like I can like play games with Sui one day, and she's like totally on board too. She's like, as long as I pick fun games for her, she's super down. How can I help out for her? Just hear me out, will you please? Yes, absolutely. Okay, first things first, this is for you. But yeah, I'll figure it out. I think now that I have time, I could definitely like just sit down in my office and like I'm gonna go get a whiteboard and all that and just like brainstorm. Like I fucking love doing that shit. That's usually what I do that's what I do for storyboarding and stuff too. So like, I also bought a notebook and all that. So I plan on like, spearheading all of that. I also need to do I need to do different art too for like my emotes and stuff, but just know that more shit coming soon. But I will say I'm gonna take my time with everything, you know. I'm gonna take my time with everything. I'm gonna take a decent break, that's for sure. Thankfully we're in a position where I could take a pretty healthy break. So I actually plan on doing that, take a healthy break. Just from work, that is, you know. Can you pop and lock real quick? Yo, Jay, how do you know I can pop and lock, gang? You see my TikTok? But yes, definitely a lot planned. I just have to work through it. I get real, when it comes to creative process of things, I get real, how do I put this? I get real territorial over like what I want to do and stuff. So absolutely, I'm always open to recommendations and shit. But I think like, once I get some inspiration and stuff, I plan on coming up with a schedule for sure. Damn. Back in the day, your boy used to pop and lock as well. Is that right, Jay? Why'd you stop, brother? Granted, I also stopped too, but listen, your boy can cut up a rug when I need to, you dig? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's fine. User anyway, you're always on like all the time. No, Aiden, yes I am. Like I said, my ADHD is pretty crazy. So like when I really vibe with something and I really care about something, like I usually just go like 0 to 100. But it's also the same where it's like a double-edged sword where it's like if I don't like something, I just completely quit it. Like overall, you know. All right, I'm making a shopping list. What should I make for dinner this week? Damn. The shopping list though, crazy. Oh man. Actually, me and Sue got to go to Costco tomorrow. I think about it. Random thought, but that cave gave me PTSD of Pokemon when you have to use repel every 2 feet because of damn Geodude or Zubat type shit, AJ. House husband, daddy daycare type shit, bro. Listen, Tai Chi under the tree. Yo, Daddy Daycare, no cap, was one of my favorite movies. I don't know what it was, bro. There's something about that casting that shit just hit. Eddie Murphy was hella funny. I remember this fool saying, Tai Chi under the tree. Whew. But yes, fun shit coming soon, man. I think starting off with how many miles do you walk during these gaming sessions? I walk about 6 miles, PJ. So that is 6 miles every other day. Ooh, we got our next island. Not yet. 6 miles every other day. Nice, yes. We are already down about 25 pounds. I haven't checked since like I think the past 2 weeks. So we could be down a little bit more poundage, but a little bit of good news. I went down like a lot of pant sizes, bro. For those who don't know, I'm a fucking big guy, right? I'm a big cat, bro. I'm about 6'3.5", almost 6'4", about 300 plus pounds. So I have a lot of weight to lose. But my pant size was about, I was in the 50s. I'm now in the 40s now. Just great. Wish I could play with you so bad though, not gonna lie. Yeah, Aiden, if we ever do a community stuff, I'd be down, but it would have to be 18 plus, bro. Deadass, I'm not trying to. It would have to be 18 plus if it's voice chat, bro. What's Glockenspiel? Keeps the user safe from harm after slamming to a single enemy. Let's try it. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, we got bang, which is good. Okay, we're getting some of our skills down. Bro. Why though, bro? Just for safety reasons, bro. That ass. This fool said, why though, bro? If there's no voice chat, obviously I'd be down to maybe, but for safety reasons, absolutely. It'd have to be 18 plus. But I don't even know. We'll see. We'll see. I do like spending some of my game time like catching up on my backlog stuff. Hence, you know, me playing this. But hey, Aiden, we'll figure it out though, gang. We'll figure it out for sure. Like I said, I have a lot of, I think the first couple weeks I have a lot of planning to do. So I'll probably link up like with my homie Calvin or something, or even my homie Decaf. Try to plan some shit out and shit like that and see what we could come up with. Normally I'll be in the lab though, probably like a majority. Yo, RR was Gucci, my boy, coming in with a proper emote. I'll probably be in the lab. I just gotta shoot some things up. Like I said, I've like the tier lists were fucking solid. We'll probably bring the tier list back. Yeah, we'll probably bring the tier list back. I definitely want to do like some We were doing reactions. Reactions were cool. Some people on TikTok really like the reaction stuff, but I just gotta, I just gotta like try and find like routes where I can get catered content that we could talk about or react to. Something like safe, you know? Something safe, but also cool. So yes, lots of planning. If you see the channel going in a certain direction, that's just where we at, gang. You know what I'm saying? Memes, we can do memes, but memes can be kind of crazy sometimes. We'll see. Yo, I love this block and spill little move. It's really cool. But yes, definitely got a lot of thinking to do. Also, I want to try and pick a day, pick a theme, new games, anime, talk about it for a couple hours. True. Well, I'm not really like, dude, like I said, I'm really like out of the game when it comes to anime and shit. Probably just like what we used to do, which was really fucking cool. Actually, which was really chill, which I think Spooky would like, is we used to just, I actually made a bunch of burner accounts for like, for X and like TikTok and shit, and we would just doom scroll, bro. Type shit, you know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like a lot of people do like the anime shit already, which is why I'm like, I'm not against doing it. Like, I mean, we do talk about anime and stuff. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I just hit 1 mile. We do talk about anime and stuff, but I don't know, man. I think my biggest thing is that I just want it to be like, just want it to be natural, you know? So I have to try to think of a way to cater a schedule to be like naturally myself and shit, which I think shines through already, you know? But we'll figure it out. You should get on them emulators and get on them classics. That too, bro. So somebody was asking for a retro day not too long ago, and I was like, dude, that could be lit too. I have been thinking about playing Earthbound. You know what I'm saying? Playing Earthbound would be cool. I just say as a storyboarder, you have a unique perspective. Yes. Yes, when it comes to anime, for sure. And damn, it's just empty throne. And I don't mind tapping into that too. Like, I mean, sometimes I talk about it as well, for sure. I just need to, I think right now I'm a little like, how do I explain this? I'm more like, I know what I need to do, right? But it's also like, but is this gonna work? Is that gonna work, you know? Granted, I think that's why I'm like so blessed that like chat just lets me do what I want to do, you know? Like the fact I could just come on here, fucking walk on the treadmill, play Dragon Quest is fucking a blessing in itself. Or play like 1 whole month of Kingdom Come Deliverance and chat still shows up, you know? So like, I do know that newer games and other games do bring in new eyes, but I really just need to start asking myself like serious questions on like, you know, what I want this channel to be, which I feel like I already have like a hold on what I want the channel to be, but also be like, how can I emphasize that? You know what I'm saying? It was peak that month. Yeah, it was pretty good that month. I ain't gonna lie. But the thing with that though is when you play games like Kingdom Come Deliverance, people just come for the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, since people love Kingdom Come Deliverance, they come for the game, and then that's pretty much it. Which I don't really get hurt by that. Like I'm just like, hey, they come for the game, you know? If my personality didn't keep them for as long as, you know, if my personality didn't keep them coming afterwards, then that's on me, you know? Def old games PS2 emulator, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I have been looking into that because it's funny. When I'm doom scrolling, I always try to think what stops my doom scroll, right? And usually what stops my doom scroll is seeing like older games that like I'm nostalgic about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, we'll see. I feel like there's enough like old RPGs that have like that mechanic where I could just cater to like a bunch of them like at the moment, you know, without getting too like I said, I'm not like, Not that I'm not bad at planning things, but I just got to figure out, you know, like I said, I just got to figure out a schedule. I have been working on a schedule. I've been saying I've been working on a schedule since all last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even I've been procrastinating on a schedule for God knows how long, because I'm just so like, what does Win say? Win told me what that meaning is. Ikigai? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Where it's just like, I just wake up and I make what I want to make. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've kind of always been that. Even at my job, I was like that, bro. Where it was like, I knew what I had to do, but even the things that weren't priority, I would like focus on whatever I know I could do strongest, you know? So I think that I need to like capitalize on strengths like that. But also like experimenting with TikTok too has like been like something that's been on my mind. Like me and Sui did our funny little outfit of the day video, and that thing got like 70 to 80 likes, you know? I did a freaking pop lock video and that thing got a bunch of freaking, you know, bunch of likes as well. So yeah, I'm sure. I mean, everybody's different for sure. I've noticed that even when I do put it to paper, it's very weird. I'm like my ADHD is crazy, bro. Like even though I know I can focus and it's like laid out for me, I still have a hard time following. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're holding yourself to walking. Had to put things in similar perspective. No, facts. Like I said, and I'll figure it out, bro. Like, I appreciate the help. But I usually, like, for me, like, it's just a matter of me sitting there. And I was like this with my art too, bro. Like, dude, dead ass. I would have deadlines for boards, and I would literally sit around for days. And then the final 2 days, it was due, I kid you not, I would get up off my ass and be like, all right, I gotta do this, it's due tomorrow. And the pressure, the pressure of like working under like a tighter deadline than what I already had, I don't know, just made me work made me work a lot better. Yo, Dev, what's Gucci, my boy? But yes, I'll definitely figure things out, and I'll holler at you guys if I need help. Resident Evil, yes, I know the RE. Like I said, a good starting point for me is gonna be Resident Evil 9. Resident Evil 9 all-nighter, baby. Yo, Dev, you playing Resident Evil 9, dude? I might do an all-nighter on stream. Hey, yo, Dev, are we gonna do another game slot playthrough on Sunday? If so, what are you planning, my boy? Isn't that a lot, though? I mean, for whatever reason, pressure always kind of makes me perform better. I've always been that way, dude. It's like old habits die hard type shit. I won't be around Sunday. I'll be at Disney. Hell yeah, my boy. You going to Disney? All right, bet. Well, hey, Dev, I have some of the footage from our older stuff. I think I'm going to make it into TikToks. So I'll tag the channel, bro. I'd really like to play Peak, I think, dude. Yeah, I'm down for Peak, bro. Yeah, I can make some clips if you have time. No, I will. And Devin, I'll even send them to you as well, so you can repost them on the channel's TikTok too. I have 2 good clips already from like our playtime. Oh, we'll be Gucci. Dude, have fun in Disney though, man. That shit's gonna be fun, bro. Peak is peak, Aiden. Bet last time we played Peak, fucking Calvin came in, dude, at like 1 a.m. And this fool Calvin was like, this fool Calvin was getting so frustrated with me and Sui, dude. He's like, you guys killed me. There it is. Yes, that's our second channel. Haul out the second channel in the chat too. Game slot. That's me and my homie Dev and the homie Hoop House. So yeah, like it's so funny because like I have a lot going on, right? Like even with Dev, like shout out to my homie Dev. my homie Dolphin in the chat. He's spearheading like our whole friend swap, game friend swap channel right now. I definitely have avenues to go down and a lot going on. I just gotta hyperfixate on prioritizing whatever we about to do.
Oh.
But just know the channel's in good hands. I'm gonna figure out some shit. If not, like I said, the streams will always be vibey. No cap on a stack. I'll always be here. You know, who are you? Yes, we are travelers. Guy who looks like fucking
Now you must
the
listen.
main character of Digimon Season 1.
Every evening,
Who Pals came over the other day and watching the new GameStop with me. He was dying laughing. That was our best. Dude, dude, when the RV blew up, dude. No cap, Dev. I was watching it with Sui in the living room, dude, and she was fucking dying, dude. Dude, you in the bathroom when the RV blows up is fucking hilarious, dude. That shit shook your whole screen, dude. Oh my god. Honestly though, Dev, we just gotta keep grinding, gang. It'll absolutely take time, and we'll get past the fucking zero viewers shit or the single viewer shit. But if there's anything I've learned streaming over the past year, it's what Aiden said. Yes, Queen. If there's anything I've learned streaming over the past year, almost every day for 300 days, it's consistency. Consistency is a lot more important than you think. And I think that's also like a realization for myself. It's like consistency with like just being like, I don't want to say like hyper focused on like a schedule, but just consistency for the sake of just showing up, you know, was extremely effective for me. So once I could hone in on like those pillars, like all those pillars of like, you know, what I want the channel to be, but also like working cohesive with like my consistency and shit, I think we're gonna be okay type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. I'm excited. I'm hyped. I do want to do more Dev, I do want to do some game slot streams too. But yes, I'm going to Florida on Saturday. We are going to Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. I'm stoked for Star Wars. Dude, nice. Dude, we went to Disney recently, bro. Yo, what's Gucci Luca? We went to Disney recently, and dude, Star Wars was shut down, bro. I paid $300 to build a fucking saber. Dude, I wanted to build a saber so bad, bro. Dude, but dude, the whole Star Wars section was closed off. We were pissed, bro. Well, Sui wasn't really mad. Dude, I believe it. I would love to build my own saber. But yes, also too, I think, dude, my buddy Calvin, my homie that comes in, Calvin sometimes, bro, this guy has like a talent for like curating some of the funniest fucking videos on the internet, dude. I'm about to literally just I'm about to have this fool's fucking reels show up. Like I might turn that into a segment just cause that guy's fucking, like him and my homie Soup Beer are so good at catering fucking funny ass clips, dude. So I'm gonna tap in with Calvin and see if I could if he can make like a playlist or some shit where I could just react to that shit. I've never been to Disney at all, Dev. I can't wait to eat alien food and drink blue milk. Dude, the cantina's lit, bro. The cantina's an experience. Dude, I wish I was, I wanted to stay at the Grand California when we were over here, but. You have reservations at the cantina, dude? Hell yeah, my boy. Hell yeah, gang. Yeah, everything being like walking distance is pretty fucking fire. Tron is going to be my first roller coaster for real. If Tron is anything like Space Mountain, then I think you'll be all right. I'm not a big roller coaster guy either. I've been on Incredicoaster and I've been on Space Mountain, and I personally did not like that. I didn't like that. Like, I'm 35 and never rode one in my life. The first one I did was Incredicoaster, dead ass, and I thought I was gonna die. I thought because I was so tall that my head was gonna get knocked off fucking one of the railings. But Dolphin, you'll be cool, man. There's a first time for everything, always. Now I've heard Space Mountain is really rough now because it's so old. Well, I went on Space Mountain when I was young, bro, maybe like 14. Tron is cool enough to get me on one. After I went on Incredicoaster, I unlocked a lot of like the baby coasters. Like one of my favorites is what's it called? Thunder Mountain. AJ's not wrong. AJ's not wrong. I used to tense up on Thunder Mountain. Dude, now not anymore. Now I like lift my hands and everything. So much fun. Hollywood and Magic Kingdom, nice. I'm bored because be bored is boring. Aiden, you always bored, gang. You ain't playing no video games right now, little homie. Whew. Honestly, I would kind of rather go to Universal because I really want to experience Harry Potter World, but just for the girlfriend. I will say, Dev, we went to Universal over here too. I didn't go recently, but I've been a couple years back. Listen, the Harry Potter section isn't as big, at least over here in Cali. It's not as big as I thought it would be, but it absolutely is a fucking vibe, dude. It's absolutely a vibe, dude. Getting the butterbeer and stuff is really cool, and like picking out your wand if you want to like buy one, it's really cool. I know you'd love it, Dev. Next time, Dev, you'd love it. Universal is so fun. It's incredible for the fans. I'll tell you, bro. I ain't gonna cap, AJ. I haven't been to Universal since the Super Mario stuff like came out, and I really wanted to go when we were in LA last time. And I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, fuck, man, like, dude, we were right there. We literally drove past it when we were in LA. And I was like, dude, we can easily go to Universal right now and we could do the freaking Super Mario stuff. I'll show y'all my lightsaber next week when I stream. Hell yeah, gang. Show me that lightsaber, dog. Pause. Resume. Okay, now we gotta go to Temple Palace. I saw your lightsaber. I found your lightsaber. If y'all watch Dave Chappelle. If Come Down is in here, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna fight this guy. I know I'm probably gonna die, but these guys actually give really good items. Yo, this pumpkin guy's a dickhead, bro.
Here I come.
Just joking around, gang. Small explosion. Crit! Guaranteed crit is freaking one of the best. I ain't gonna lie, that shit's so goated. Wait, what the? 6. Let me see what I can do. Envelops a group of enemies in illusion. Can I do that on him? Let's try. Let's see if we can do Dazzle on this guy. Oh, it worked. Hopefully he misses a couple attacks. Don't! That's not good. Yo, this guy looks like the face of that one of the 7 deadly sins. He looks like Gluttony's face in Full Metal Alchemist, dude. Boom. Okay, they're both confused. I'm glad she's at least... Don't attack anybody. Come on, Ruff. Yes, yes, Ruff. Do your thing, gang.
Let's go.
Oh. Yes, it spikes out. Not good. We're gonna do healing. I'm gonna go.
Phew.
Nice, perfect person to heal. He went right after Ruff too.
There
Maribel,
we go.
I love that they made this battle system show the characters. Dragon Quest used to do it like a first-person view, and I hate that. Yeah, no, Dev, that's what I really like about this one too. Call me simple-brained, but I need to see visuals, dog. I don't like you. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's one of the reasons why I never finished Earthbound as well. The whole little like not showing the character and just showing the effect of the spell. Dude, I knew some people who played Pokemon and they wouldn't even use like the animations. It would just show like, it would just make the sound of the character getting hit, and I'm like, y'all tweaking. But hey, to each their own. I ain't hating, I'm just saying. Are you big boned? I don't think there's such thing as being big boned, though a lot of people do say it. Is there, you think? Yo, the come down! I was just talking about you, gang. Yo, the come down. One of my homies is going to Disney and he's gonna be making his own lightsaber. And he's like, I'll show you guys my lightsaber on stream when I come back. And then I was like, I found your lightsaber.
Here comes the heat.
Yeah, but Earthbound is a fucking incredible experience. Nothing else like it, except maybe Undertale. Undertale was good, bro. Undertale was super fun. Oh my god, I just died? That's not good. This guy might kill us, dude. Can we just kill this guy? This guy's a defensive demon. I ain't gonna cap. Yo, we at 1.93, gang. The husband swap skit, exactly. Come down. The husband swap skit. Oh yeah, by the way, I found a lightsaber. What an idiot, dude. Oh shit, we may be fucked. I might lose. Oh, I'm glad Maribel's still attacking. I'm not glad that he's attacking Maribel. Alright, chat, looks like we may be fudged. Oh, she's gonna let loose. We can get one more magic crit off before we actually lose to this guy. Ooh, 78. Is it gonna be enough? Ooh, beautiful misses. Yo, hallucination is working really well on him. We definitely gotta cast that again. Remember when he catches the white boy listening to rap and he drops him off in the hood? Yeah. Remember John Mayer shows up, dude? That shit's hella fun. Wait, also, how do you start, you know, like, right now you're just here, but how do you do it? Like, even YouTube, how do you know it will likely make it? Even my friend has 400 subs and my other 13,000. I don't know how, but I only have like 11 subs. You keep going, Aiden. You keep going, bro, and don't focus on the numbers. I feel like it's very easy to focus on the numbers when it comes to shit like that, like my content creation. Don't focus on the numbers, just focus on your overall personal growth. Focus on how you can make videos better. Focus on how you could be a better entertaining streamer. Focus on, yeah, just focus on your, you know, trying to be better than, you know, your last video or your last stream, you know. And other people are always gonna have more subscribers. Believe it or not, even when you have 1 million subscribers or like 100,000 subscribers, there's gonna be people who have more. So you just kind of always have to be like constantly measuring yourself only based on what you've, you know, what you can build on, like on your own growth. Granted, it is healthy to compare yourselves to people who are like better at content. I do it all the time, but just don't let it discourage you. Just kind of ask yourself, like, what is it that this person has that I don't? And how can I incorporate that into my content? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we just died. I think, in my opinion, I think that's, you know. I gave up beef and pork for Lent. Yo, AJ, damn, my boy. Beef and pork? Yo, so chicken it is, you heard? That's not bad. YouTube is really hard. I mean, our channel is like 8 views right now. Yeah, it's true. YouTube is, I'll tell you what, out of all of them, YouTube is the hardest. I get people who come in on TikTok and will watch for like 2 to 3 hours. And it'll be like people I don't even know. You know, Twitch was really rough in the beginning too, because the discoverability and the explore page for Twitch is pretty much like non-existent. So it's like, you really just gotta like measure it based off, like, you know, like I said, just trying to be better. Incorporate things that other creators do best and try to incorporate them in your own work. But try not to look at the numbers. The only thing you should be looking at is maybe the analytics page, and just try to make your retention rate better. So if you're making shorts, see if people stick around after the first 3 seconds, you know? If you're making long form videos, see if people actually click the video. If people don't click the video, then maybe your thumbnails need work, you know what I'm saying? Rinse and repeat, so on and so forth, you know? You have to advertise on other platforms, which we really need to start doing. Yes, Dev. Well, Dev, you know where I'm at, Dev. Trying to get serious type shit, you know what I'm saying? Make a TikTok, post gaming content, plug your socials, and it'll grow slowly, and don't worry about others. You'll just feel disappointed every time. It's a bit, AJ's right, 100%. Like, I used to do something, and I hate that I do it, and sometimes I still do it, but don't ever compare your channel or yourself to anybody else, right? Because the only thing it's gonna do is just make you doubt your capabilities even more, and it is going to mess up your like creative workflow. Like I said, that's what I said. If you're going to intake somebody's content and you want to follow somebody to get tips and shit, just remember, look for things like, there's one thing I'm real cognizant of, and it is when I'm doom scrolling, even though doom scrolling, some people will be like, oh, you're wasting time doom scrolling. If I'm doom scrolling, I'm trying to figure out, if I stop doom scrolling, I'll catch myself and be like, why did I stop doom scrolling? What was it about this video that made me stop and watch it? And it's those things that like I've slowly tried to capitalize on. Like if you go through my TikTok, I've changed the format of my videos so many times, right? Before I would never use text in my captions. Now I use text like in the beginning of the video to give a little context. And like now I try to go for like more visual hooks, not only visual hooks, but like partnering it with like a text hook as well. And I've found based off the analytics that people tend to stick around a lot more if they know what the video is about, or if they don't know enough about the video, but they're intrigued enough to stick around, you know? They say comparison is the thief of joy. Come down, you ain't wrong, my boy. You ain't wrong. Took the words straight out of my mouth, gang. Yes, comparison is the thief of joy. If you enjoy doing something, the moment you start comparing what you love to do based off of, you know, based off of the success of somebody else, I guarantee you will get burned out a lot faster than you think. AJ's right. Focus on the intro, big time. Intro is over everything. If you can't grab people's attention, and you know what? If you can grab people's attention in the first 3 seconds, the algorithm is more likely to push your video out. If you can't grab the first 100 people that the algorithm sends to your video, and it's just not doing well, like people aren't sticking around for the first like 1 to 3 seconds, it won't do well. Like at all. And the algorithm will stop it at about like 200 views or something like that. That's what I've learned in my past year, so this is just my experience. I finally beat this fucking pumpkin guy. This guy was wrecking my shit, dude. All right, I'm gonna go. Some Arc Raiders might stream later. Keep getting that sweat, bro. Dev, my boy, appreciate you, gang. Yo, have fun, Raider. Yo, hopefully you get some good extracts this time, Dev. Maybe I'll join you one of these days, brother. We'll tap in later, man. I can't wait to hear how your Disney trip is, bro. Run, 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 run. You losing in Neo? I understood. You continuously losing to a pumpkin had me giggling, but I didn't want to say shit. Honestly, dude, what the fuck? Yo, that pumpkin was kicking my ass, gang. Yo, this guy ain't even gonna heal me? Yo, please tell me this guy healed me. Yo, I will say though, AJ, don't downplay these games, bro. This should be kind of hard sometimes. Okay, let's see if he healed everybody. And he didn't. Fuck, I gotta go sleep at an inn or something. Maybe we finally reached a point in the game where they're not giving out free heals. Can I heal in this water? Nope. Whew. Yeah. Me losing to some freaking pumpkin, freaking cactus guy is definitely aura losing points, dude. That's all. We definitely not vibey with that. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're gonna go to Temple Place, because that's where it wants us to go. Hopefully we'll learn some new freaking spells, because we need spells so bad. To all PlayStation users, if you care, PlayStation having a sale right now on physical games. Usually it's the damn digital ones. Oh, there you go, dude. Oh, on the website, AJ. Also, if you guys are interested, Steam Fest started today too. So there's a lot of new little demos that are out right now, which we might play a couple before I get into Neo today. But there's a lot of new little like games on the market right now. Why is tamari so expensive? I need more Asian people in Florida. Tamari, I know what the fuck that is, gang. Tamari. Tia and Tamari, dog? I would buy physical, to be honest, and never unseal it. Like, goes to Yote, drop to 50, keep that bad boy sealed. You got games on your phone? I think everybody got games on their phone, big homie. Oh, this fool's finally here. Do we gotta fight this dickhead? Oh, we do. Yo, this guy looks cool as shit. I ain't even gonna cat. It's like a skeleton horse rider. Oh, we're absolutely gonna lose. We got no spells. I got like no heals, I think. How many heals I got? I got none. We're definitely losing. Fermented soy sauce? Never heard.
There's nothing.
Your boy just buys the fucking... I don't know. No, actually, Sui be getting some crazy ones from like the Asian market. We get like the... I don't know what it is. Got a bunch of Chinese words on it and shit, but shit's fire. You know what's fire is the freaking Chu Chow chili oil, dude. Oh my god, that's the Hong Kong chili oil. To me, best chili oil in the game, baby. I put that shit on everything. I've Dokkan Battle, been playing that shit for 11 years. Why does that sound familiar?
I suppose we must do battle along.
If there's one thing I don't do at all, like gaming related, is I don't play mobile games. Oh shit, we've been on 2 miles for a cool minute. Oh shit, my bad. Yo, we've been on, dude, I'm already halfway through the 2nd mile. Okay, we're gonna focus strength. Yo, this character model looks so fucking cool, dude. His animation looks lit too. could do bang. Let's do mean sweeps. See what happens. Mean sweeps out of 28. Okay, we can hit 80 with rough. I appreciate you, Aiden. We're gonna go for Frizz. We might be able to beat this guy. My boy looking like that one IPA. Fucking Lone Ranger. Yeah, that's who we fighting right now. Lone Ranger IPA. I'm gonna do block and spill next. Ooh. Yo, this fool does crazy damage. Oh, we are absolutely gonna. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I don't know if we're gonna make it.
All set.
Okay. Tingle ain't gonna do shit either. Like, I got strong medicine for thyself. Yo, what's Gucci Wolf? Good to see you, gang. Yeah, Aiden, just keep grinding the content, bro. Make what you feel looks good and makes you happy, and I guarantee you will grow. 100%. Naturally, you will grow. You will see other people do different things, and it will overall affect your creative workflow. As somebody who's worked with creatives, that's usually the way it goes. Never be afraid to ask questions. Always ask questions. Never be afraid to get critique either. My shit used to get dogged on in university, bruh.
Here comes the heat.
Yo, we gotta beat this guy, right? Come on. Okay, focus strength. We'll go for a big hit. Crackle is bad. He's getting ready to cast Crackle. Big 80s, big 80s. Let's keep pushing, let's keep it pushing. Keep stacking those numbers. Beautiful dodge by Ruff, my boy. Go Ruff, focus strength again. We'll go for another 80. Yo, Wolf, appreciate the Twitch follow, my boy. Appreciate you, gang. Oh, it's full lower the defense. Okay, let loose. We're gonna go for a big magic crit. And I think I'm gonna go for bang. No, we'll go for fireball. Oh, with a 7-3. All right, my boy, let loose. We're boosting everybody's fucking agility and attack right now. Bink with the 61, baby, we did it.
Day's work.
So I have a group chat with a bunch of nerds tonight, aka the homies, and they're all fighting about who in Yu-Gi-Oh had the most aura, and I dropped a comment saying Dark Magician, fuck Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Bo, they all fighting. I just left and let them duke it out. Type shit, bro.
Wait!
Yo, Dark Magician does got some aura though.
Demean
I ain't gonna
yourself
cap.
by begging for mercy. Just listen for a minute.
Dark
You
Magician does got
recognize
aura.
this?
You ain't wrong.
That's right. It belongs. Now, as I understand it, you desert dwellers have to do what the owner of the necklace tells you. So,
Have you quite finished?
Hey, wait! Isn't there an ounce of mercy in that skeleton of yours?
Ooh, my boy hit him. Honestly, I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh as much as I did like Pokemon and Digimon,
Heirloom of our
but
royal
I do remember Dark Magician
is
having crazy aura. I mean, my boy just has resting bitch face naturally, you know what I'm saying? And like he could talk the talk and walk the
Now,
walk.
Did you not hear me the first? Outsiders
AJ.
such as you have no...
Yo, why is it all the
I am
Mexican homies
grateful
love
for your
Yu-Gi-Oh,
support in
dog?
this battle.
What Pokemon has the most aura?
Let us
Damn,
know
Jay. What Pokemon has the most aura? Ooh, that's a toughie, dog.
A violent sense.
I didn't get into Yu-Gi-Oh the way I did Pokemon, but I still loved it. I mean, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh. Honestly, Jay, I'm a big Crocodile cat, bruh. Crocodile and Greninja have some aura. Lucario has good aura. Shit. I don't know. Something about Crook, bro.
You have nothing with which to occupy yourself.
You know who else has aura? It's Scraggy, dude. Darkrai or Lucario. I mean, yeah, I can see that. Garchomp easy, you think?
Please.
I would have to see them like I don't know, the way I see aura, it means like when they come into the battle, they're just like, yo, I ain't losing type shit. Like Charizard, very vanilla pick, but Charizard is a fucking confident little bitch, bro. Like when Charizard comes in, bro, that fool would come in like yo, who we messing up right now, dude?
My cloak.
You do not enjoy digging?
Dude, I remember in Pokemon Season 1, when this fool Ash got Charizard and Charizard wouldn't listen to him, dude. That shit was so peak.
You know,
This fool Charizard would just cross his hands and just chill, like, and look away, like, I don't give a fuck what you say, dog.
I'm rough. Nice to meet
Pokemon with the most aura. Magmar, the episode where they had to go to the volcano just to find Magmar, bro. Come on, aura, duck in the lava, bro. Yo, that was a good app, too. Have you seen Mewtwo movie? Charizard spitting fire. Charizard was on some heat, dog. Yo, Surge Raichu? Yeah, for sure. The Dunda badge.
And that you have visited
Raichu. Hit him with a Dunda bow. Yeah, well, hey, if we're talking crazy aura in that one episode with Lieutenant Surge, yo, Pikachu standing on the tail is crazy work, though. Remember Pikachu dodged the freaking... Dodge the thunder wave, dog. And this fool's standing on his fucking tail with his arms crossed, like, yo. Now we could really runneth thy fate. Oh, that shit was goated. Oh, man. Whew. Alright, chat. We almost have 3 miles. Is Surge Raichu also when he battled Ash? Raichu was ready to throw hands. Yes, he was, bro. Yo, but just Lieutenant Surge is Raichu, though. All the other Raichus was soft. Lieutenant Surge had that fool doing freaking... Lieutenant Surge had that fool doing drills, dog. Lieutenant Surge Raichu was a demon. Oh. According to ChatGPT, Lucario has the most aura. Mewtwo number 3. That's why I said Lucario. People love Lucario, bro. Most anime aura moments? Ooh, that's tough. That's tough for me. Most anime aura moments? Sheesh, bro. There's a couple. Couple that come to mind. Damn, Jay. Yo, there's that one scene with Yusuke and Kuwabara where you just see their shadows and shit, but you know it's them because their aura is so strong and their pose is so legit that once they come into the light, you just see Yusuke and Kuwabara standing on absolute business, dude. Kenkashi, 1,000 Years of Death. Shit. I would also say, I know it's kind of a recent one, but the fucking aura of Law, Eustace Kid, Zoro, and fucking Killer when they're about to fight Kaido and Big Mom is a fucking special moment, dude. The lead up to that was so fucking crazy. And this fool Luffy walks through the door and just fucking breaks that shit open, dude. Oh my god, fits on point, poses on point. I mean, bro, I got absolute chills, gang. Luffy punching a celestial dragon is also a really good one. Yeah, dude, the way they added the impact frame to that was crazy. Yo, that black and white impact frame, dude, contrasting the color like that for how hard he hit that motherfucker was bars. One Piece got a lot of aura moments, though. Shit, what else? What else had really good aura moments? I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to think when I'm on the treadmill. Shit. Good aura moments, bro. Yeah, I can't really think, man. I mean, shit, anime lives for the aura moment, though. Whew, 2.94, baby. We're about to hit 3. Ah, 2.95.
Hey!
Almost to 3 miles. Come on now. We got this. We got 2.6 miles per hour, too. It is feeling a little bit heavy today. So granted, my energy is definitely not what it was. It could be the fact I ate dinner super late last night. But I usually eat dinner pretty late because Sui gets off late. Whew.
Ruff! Hey!
I did watch the last episode of The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, though, which was great. I love the ending. So I found out I'm having a boy, so chat, you know what that means. Name suggestions. Damn! Y'all, you having a boy, my boy? My boy, my boy, my boy. Yo, pro, congratulations, gang. What the fuck? That is kid number... Well, I don't want to ask you. But dude, hell yeah, bro. Is it your first boy? Kid number 2? Nice, my boy. Sheesh. Well, bro, listen. Knowing you, dog, you already got some pretty dope names. Yo, pro, name him Shinji, dog. There's a lot of really good names. I always thought that was a hard one. Big Sean. What it is, my brother. Me, personally, I always told Sui that when it comes to, like, I know we're not talking boys' names, but when it comes to girls' names, I always like names that are like boys' names. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Big Sean. Kyle? I mean, shit, why not? Not happening. I almost named my daughter Ray, though. I mean, shit, dude. I mean, it's definitely gonna be a tough one arguing with Sui. I tell Sui all the time that if we ever had a girl, it would be Maxine, because like Stranger Things 2, Max is such like a cool like tomboy character, and I love my name. I love my name like a lot because my mom named me specifically. So I would love to keep Max in our family. And I think Max as a girl's name is really fucking cool, dude. So Ashley for a boy, I don't know. I mean, might be a little too drastic. That's like a full on, I don't know. I mean, shit. Do what you gotta do. Like Johnny Cash's song, A Boy Named Sue. I love that song. But like, also too, there's like a bunch of other ones. Like Billy. Billy's a really cool one, like, but for a girl. I like, I'm talking specifically for a girl though. I always thought like, boy names are really cool. I really like Hadrian, but I don't know. I mean, if you like it, you like it. I would say the worst thing you could do is present it. Granted, though, wifey always has last pick. There's no such thing as a boy or girl name, to be honest. I met a man named Allison and a woman named Michael, pronounced Michael. Oh shit, that's a cool way to look at it, AJ. Oh, Michael, I like the way that's spelled. I think the way things are spelled too is really cool. But yeah, I like the whole little twist in the name, you know? Or if it's something like you really, really like. I mean, as much as you could try to be original, you know, everything's really done already. But I'm gonna try to be as original as my mom. I mean, she literally named me Maximilian. So I'll try to keep that same energy when the time comes. I mean, shit, why not, bro? That's a unique name. I don't think anyone would have that name, which is cool. I mean, I always took pride in my name because no one had my name, right? Like, I think it's really cool, and like, you're like the one person who like has your name, if that makes sense. Like, I want to say I may have been the only person at my high school and my middle school who had my name. And which is crazy because there's like hundreds of students, but no one ever had. There was no other Maxes. I was the only Max. Yeah, to talk myself, I'm a Jacob. I know 10,000 Jacob, Jakes, Jay, and so on. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just like, it's always cool. I remember being younger and like taking like, even like at a really young age, I was always really excited about my name. Because like, no, I don't know, no one really had it. Like, you know, granted, I used to get jokes like, oh, you got a dog's name, which is like actually a good joke. But I'm like, bro, your name's fucking David. Get the fuck out of my face. Not that David's a bad name, I'm just saying, you know, like. But my mom actually named me after one of her favorite cartoons, which was Fantastic Max, which is really cool. I mean, my dad named me and my sister after friends he had from Ethiopia and Libya. I never met anyone with my real name or my sister name. Hell yeah, Sean. Yo, Sean's a real one, dog. Yeah, my mom's favorite cartoon when she was growing up was Fantastic Max. And she named me after the cartoon. And he also had an older brother in that cartoon as well. And my older brother was named after the character in that cartoon as well. So, I say name your kids after things that you love. I was gonna say that cartoon was phenomenal. Yeah, that was my mom's favorite. How do you stream on Twitch? You could do it a multitude of different ways. You could do it from your console, you could do it from your PC using OBS broadcasting software, or you can use something like Meld. You have to have a broadcasting software to do it. So a couple of them I'll just name. Meld is one of them. Stream Elements, Streamlabs. OBS, the most popular is OBS in my opinion. Though there's a lot of easier alternatives nowadays. Yo, my boy's about to get baptized. I was gonna say that cartoon, yeah. My mom loved cartoons, man. Dude, even when we were growing up, my mom used to always watch cartoons with us. I got Streamlabs, I don't know what to do now. Streamlabs, I can't help you with Streamlabs. Streamlabs is a little different. I'm not too privy on like how to like do like browser sources in Streamlabs. But if you use OBS, maybe I could be able to help you, but it would have to be on stream. You could ask me questions on stream. I probably won't be able to help you off stream though. Yeah. Look into OBS. I would say do this, Aiden. If you want to keep rocking Streamlabs, do Streamlabs, but just watch YouTube videos all last year I pretty much self-educated myself on how to broadcast and like get my quality good and tamper with like my cameras and my audio and get good products and stuff. Like I just kind of took a year to learn all that stuff like on my own. So take your time, be patient with yourself, and try to learn as much as you can from YouTube. Everything you need to learn is there. There's so many influencers and so many good content creators that could actually walk you through on how to get your stream set up. Yes, sir. RR, where are you getting these weird old lady emotes? That is crazy. Yo, I'm thankful we're actually doing damage. We lost all our freaking skills, bro. Oh, let's go, baby. All right, 3.38. We're halfway through our third mile. I kind of want to call it early today. I ain't gonna lie. I got so much shit I gotta do. RR, have you finished Avatar yet, brother? I know you were saying that shit was hard. Spooky, my boy, what's Gucci? I'm installing OBS. No, you haven't finished it yet? Sheesh. Why is that, my boy? OBS, yeah, I mean, OBS, Aiden, like I said, I can only help you so much, bro. But I would recommend watching a YouTube video, bro. Deadass. It is going to be tough, for sure. But you're gonna have to sit there and try to figure out how you can figure that out, my boy. Took a nap at 10 a.m. thinking it was going to be 30 minutes. I just barely woke up. Type shit, bro.
Hey!
Hey, how was the nap though, my boy? It's hard. All YouTube vids are full of people who can't progress missions even on easy mode. Are you serious? Yo, Avatar really that hard? That's crazy. No way I'm gonna have to play this fucking game. Yo, it told me to come up. Oh, I gotta go to the dig site. I'm an idiot. Dude, I woke up and had to check the year I was out. Bro, that means you had a good nap, dude. Dude, I had a crazy dream, dude. I had a crazy, like, almost like Call of Duty dream, dude. It was actually nuts. I had like 2 fucking Thompsons, bro. And I was just running to the street, like, shooting soldiers and stuff. I think your boy finally took a bullet because my dream ended super abrupt. I was like, oh, I think I got taken out. I think most people are playing it wrong. Oh, they can't figure it out. I mean, shit, the game should be easy enough to figure out. It's Avatar. It says already running, but it isn't. You have to have like a webcam and all that. Aiden, do you have a webcam or a capture card? You need a capture card connected to... Oh no, you don't need a if you're on a PC, you don't need a capture card, but you need to start creating sources. Stealth is so important. Wow, really? Yo, chat, call me crazy. I've never watched one Avatar movie, ever. Not one, bro. I should probably watch them. Maybe I'll like them. Ooh, baby. I ain't gonna cap. This is a lot tough today. This is a pretty tough day. This is a tough Monday. If I do say so myself. Ooh, we gotta get through it though. We gotta get through it.
Huh?
Dude, you know what the best are during the summer? When it's so hot during the summer game and you pass out on the couch during the heat, and you just have one of the craziest summer freaking naps of like all time. You guys know what I'm talking about? That shit crazy, bro.
Huh?
Yo, the summer naps go crazy. You wake up sweaty a little bit, but damn, did you just have like the best REM sleep of your life, dude. I used to do that shit all the time. There's one thing I miss about like high school and shit. I mean, I can't fall asleep in the heat. I gotta be cold. Same, Sean. I'm like that now. Yo, your boy easily like a California bear type shit, bro.
Oh.
Like your boy is like I can't go to sleep unless my shit freezing cold, but that shit runs the bill up though. But my naps under the AC can go, no, big facts. Yeah, you're pretty much like freezing yourself. You're pretty much like cryogenically freezing yourself. Dude, my homie had this AC in his room. He had an old school AC, bro. One of them old Johns. And bro, I used to be waiting for this fool. Like we about to go to like a house party or something. I'd be in this fool's house like just waiting, bro. Like right before I go to his house, I'd smoke like a joint or something. Drugs are bad, don't do drugs. Right before going to this fool's house, you know, your boy would just be chilling. And bro, I'd be waiting for this fool to get ready, dog, and I'd just pass out in this fool's room because this fool's room was so fucking cold, dude. Dude, it might have been, yeah, it might have been the Frigidaire ones, dude. Those guys are monsters. Listen, I ain't gonna cap. I felt like I was like Han Solo, like I was cryo frozen. Ooh, wait, come on, 3.65. Let's get to 4 and then we can take it easier. Damn. Damn, my boy. Today's a tough one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know what I did with my settings in my armor, but I'm getting crazy gear in this new Crucible level. Dude, Sean, I'm so glad we beat that freaking dickhead last night, dude. Bro, I was so annoyed, bro. That may have been the one boss. I kid you not, that may have irked me more than freaking Gatoshi. I'm reading a space opera right now. I'm being cryo frozen. It's a crazy concept with the length of how old someone is. Listen, cryo freeze me until freaking next year. No, I'm just kidding. Fact, I couldn't stand his ass for real. Dude, that yokai summoner on some Ash Ketchum type shit, bro. For reals though. Dude, I'm so glad I don't have to go through that fool's fucking shit anymore, man. That guy high-key pissed me off. Dude, I almost crashed out. You know why I was mad too, Sean? I had like a bowl of food in front of me and I couldn't beat him. And I was like, I'm not gonna eat my food until I beat this dickhead, dude. Ooh, attack. Attacker. Bashes a single-handed potential reducing their attack. Shut it. Ooh, I love that. Dude, I was hangry, bro. That's why, dude, that guy was like the worst thing that could have happened to me. I was hangry. I was ready to end stream. And this guy was like trying to force me. He was pretty much forcing me to like take my time and like use and deflect and shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm not about so freaking like, I thought I was being so aggressive, bro. I was like, I just wanted to like overpower him so I could just kill him. That obviously wasn't the way to go, though. Yeah. Well, dude, what made me annoyed with him too is like, I mean, what was annoying about him in general was his key pulse bar was, the recovery on his key pulse bar was just insane. I was like, dude, I've fought in 12-foot demons. Like literally, I fought Thunder Mommy Baddie, who had less key pulse recovery than you did, bro. Maybe because he was a human, he had like more potential for key pulse recovery, but that shit was still, that shit was irking me. Crazy, crazy. Y'all keep picking up the same item over here? And it's a Camaro wing. Is there a, you know what's crazy? There's no shops here. There should be a fragment in here. Absolutely. I thought I was doing something wrong at first. Even the Demon of Pride was more difficult. Yeah, dude. And we beat Demon of Pride in like less than 10 tries. And then we fight this dickhead. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Dude, why is this guy harder than Demon of Pride? See, the director of RE said the leakers deserve 1,000 deaths and to never play video games again. Yeah. Thankfully, pro, we have dodged a lot of bullets. You and RR almost got us. I ain't gonna cat. You and RR almost. I mean, I think low key. I mean, with a lot of the comments said, I think I already know what's gonna happen. But as far as visual spoilers, I think we're good. As far as visual spoils and like overall game spoils and like the actual incident, well, I think the incident was spoiled too. But I think we should still be like. We should still have some type of surprise factor with that. Other than that, though, I'm excited to play the game. But yes, I agree with the RE director. I think anybody who's leaked it, not just leaked it, but has been going in people's chats and like are gonna try and ruin that game, all those people are fucking certified cornballs. Like, period. I don't know, other than one aspect, and it still bugs me. I hope it was fake. I hope it was fake too. Because, I mean, even what I know now, it's like, I mean, that is a big enough plot twist and a big enough franchise deal breaker for a lot of people. But it's kind of like the whole Last of Us thing, and I won't speak on the Last of Us thing because Spooky actually plans on playing the Last of Us and he doesn't know what happens. So like, you'll be surprised how many people don't know what happens in games, right? Big facts, AJ. All hint to your spoiler comments will be deleted on the day of the release. Moderator, I'm not undeleting your shit. AJ, that's why I gave you the hammer, gang.
Yes.
I gave out those hammers too, because I was like, the day I play that shit, bro, like,
Yes.
fuck that, y'all can't ruin that. Like, not saying you guys would. Fair, and I would never, then more to allude to what I know. No, big facts, big facts. No, yeah. Just because, I mean, that's a game we've all been waiting for a really long time, you know? The whole game, be careful, yeah. Wait, yeah, Spooky RE leaked, so just be aware, man. There's leaks going around. I might not even stream to TikTok, which is very rare. I usually stream to TikTok. I might not stream to TikTok, and if I do, I am probably going to disconnect Caster Labs from the TikTok chat. Oh, you know, them little kids gonna be here riding, bro, coming up. Yeah, no, big facts. No, yeah, no. What Spooky said wasn't too terrible. Nah, length isn't spoilers. Game Insider pretty much already came through about the length. I'm aware of the length, which is okay. Thought it was like, no, you're good. Don't even trip. No, I looked up the length of RE9. The length isn't a big deal. Oh, I saw that like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, no, the length isn't a big deal. Crucial moments that happen in the game is a big deal. Like, I would even say like areas of the game are a big deal. Like, oh, Leon goes here. Like, I know he goes back to a certain place. The trailer gave that away. Anything that is revealed in the trailer is free game. But like, if you know like where late game area is, then it's like, dude, why? You know, that's a spoiler. Don't even talk about that. Yeah, length is a spoiler for sure. Spoilers is like, oh my god, you guys hear Leon? You know, that's a spoiler. Or even like something like, dude, if you know, I read something on the internet and if it's true, and I'm like, oh fuck. Don't do that to me, y'all. I've been waiting too long. How long is it supposed to be? Yeah, the developers begged in multiple points to streamers to please maintain the playing experience to the community. They're trying so hard for all of us to enjoy a hand. The length was discussed to be like 10 to 15, give or take. They said for completionists, it'll be like a 30 to 40 experience. I mean, there's a screenshot in the trailer of a document. Yeah, I mean, they even show his hand in the trailer. Like, we all know he is, we all know what's going on with Leon. Whether or not it's curable, we don't know. Whether it's the mold, we don't know. Is it a T virus? Is it a new virus? We don't know. So like the logistics of that, you know, I would hope to be surprised about, you know. But yes, the trailer did show us enough to keep us in suspense. I feel they did a good job about that. I mean, the idea of the trailer is to be like, oh my God, we are supposed to like be scared of losing Leon. We are supposed to be like, as the audience who is like, you know, experiencing the trailers, we are supposed to feel a certain type of way. We are supposed to feel uncertain, right? And to take away that uncertainty is like, it's pretty fucking lame. And a lot of people I feel will fucking do that, you know. A lot of people are gonna go, I mean, it's one of the biggest, Resident Evil is one of the biggest franchises in gaming, period. And there's going to be a lot of people, we just hit 4 miles, baby. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to try to ruin that experience for people, unfortunately. But yes, me personally, what I know is it's not looking good for Leon. But at the end of the game, is there a cure? We don't know. Is something going to happen? I don't know. Am I fearing the worst? Absolutely. And I think that's what makes the gameplay and the experience of RE9 that much more like, I'm excited. Losing Leon, take Grace the fuck. I know. The fact RE is known in most corners of the world. The tribes of Sentinel Island know Leon. Listen, I think what scares me, and if we're speaking on theory, I won't speak on anything else. I will just say this. Leon, in my opinion, he's a fan favorite. He has been used for a lot of games. Resident Evil 4 in general is his exclusive game. It can be argued that Leon is utilized more in Resident Evil than Chris is. Though Chris makes appearance in a lot of games, I can't remember if Chris ever got his own game the way Leon got Resident Evil 4. Even in Code Veronica, which is like one of my favorite, I feel like 5, but he shared it, right? It was a co-op game, right? And even in Code Veronica, you start with Claire and you end with Chris. In the original Resident Evil, you can pick between Jill and Chris. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying 5 isn't like a soul true like Chris experience. It can be argued that it is. But as far as like Leon goes, like Resident Evil 4 is Leon, like
It is time.
through and through. No co-op, no
ceremony
bullshit.
begin.
You are Leon as Kennedy throughout the whole game, right? And I'm sure it could be argued. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like Chris shows up at the end of Resident Evil 7, right? You know what I'm saying? Resident Evil Village. Chris shows up at the end of Resident Evil Village. Like Chris is like, he is a staple in the franchise, and he is kind of like, you know.
Beloved elder.
He is stapled throughout the game the same way like Albert Wesker can be stapled, But Leon is almost like the golden
I
boy, I
hereby
feel.
vow to grant
So
your
it's like the
dying wish.
fact that like Leon is
Carry out.
like, what a move. What happened to Code Vein 2? I ain't gonna play Code Vein 2. I was talking about Code Veronica. Sorry if I said Code Vein 2. Leon is to Ari that
has
Sephiroth
returned to Mother Nile.
is to Final Fantasy. They had to save him, and ever since he's been a staple. Yeah, I mean,
Hereby humbly, I solemnly
it
swear
is.
to
I mean, it's.
And you,
We can. You
Elder?
can easily
Elder?
say, I'm sure the
You
fan base
have
loves
my
Leon more than they love
support.
Chris.
I trust
Chris
that you
lost a
remember
lot
your
of aura
request,
when he
my
punched
father.
that fucking boulder gang.
The great serpent has perished. Though you possess it, for my part.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
we never.
resolved to build
And
a great
exactly, Pro
raft
said it right.
with the aid
Chris
of
is
which
always
we
in
will
the
traverse
shadows.
the
He is
Nile
always a
without the
part
mighty
of
creature.
like, you know what I'm saying? He is like a
For your
core.
part, you must
He's almost like
relinquish
the glue
serpent's
to like a
skull as
lot
my
of
father
Resident Evil
requested.
games. The fact that he connects Resident Evil
Return.
7, Resident Evil 8, you know, he does the last, you know, he's involved. He always is. So, I think personally, I don't know what
Now,
happens in RE9, but I will say
Serpent
this.
and my father are at peace.
I think it would have made more sense to, if you
Come.
were going to bid farewell to a character, I think it would have been more sense to go with Chris. The fact they're doing Leon is like,
By the s-
I don't know. It's like I love it, but I also hate it. But we don't know what happens, so. Chris is the one from Resident Evil 5, yes. He's the one whose bulging arms are bulging out of that fucking Under Armour. We will find out. Yes, we will. We'll find out in 4 days, chat. I'm doing an RE9 all-nighter. And I officially can do an all-nighter, too. So, listen, we cooking. We also just got a dragon. We just got Lapras's cousin right now.
What? What did...
I don't even know what's going on in this game anymore. We're getting Pokemon now, chat.
The
But yes, we'll find out in a couple days. I'm super excited.
The serpent. It seems impossible. By all the powers of the heavens.
Yo, good for you, Aiden.
Praise
W
be to
Mans,
the
gang.
unseen
W Mans. I'm glad you figured it out, bro.
Now at last we have a chance.
Ooh, we need to get to this 5-mile stat, chat.
Fellow desert dwellers, I apologize, but I cannot become your elder. The serpent
Also, my
has
dumbass
risen.
took the 26 off
I
because
must ride upon its back
that
and
was
go
what
to the
Steam
aid of our
said, but it
queen.
doesn't unlock till 9 p.m. on the 26th. Oh shit, spooky!
When
You
I
took the
return
day
to
out.
Alpha,
You were supposed to take the
then shall I
27th,
honor my
gang.
father.
Oh shit, that's funny. I've done that before.
I shall.
I remember a bunch of my homies when Tom Clancy's The Division 2 came out. A bunch of my homies took off like 2 weeks of
Now,
work, dog.
serpent. Please.
Yo, you got a whole day to just prep, spooky. Go get a Little Caesars, $5 hot and ready, gang. The 27th, I go in at 6 p.m., so I'm just gonna stay up. There you go, yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't start till 6? Oh, you're Gucci, bro. Honestly, even if you pull an all-nighter and you go to sleep at like 5, you'll probably wake up around like 2 or 3 anyways. But we will see. Me pulling an all-nighter is like very loose. That's like me playing. If it drops at 9 p.m., that's like me playing until like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., some shit. Ride the serpent back downstream. Now we gotta find this fool. Let me look for any items. RE9 and Yayo is crazy. I think 5 a.m. do a full 8 hours. I woke early as fuck, but I'm gonna be here as long as I can that night. Yeah, no, and listen, I won't hold anybody for not showing up. Listen, that's just me. Super excited about the game. Just trying to run it. But we shall see. Because I'm also like, I might also wake up like that morning, Friday morning, and like finish it if all goes well. Ooh, Frizzle's dope. I'll be lurk because at 12 a.m. I'm playing it. Oh no, big facts. Yeah, no, lurk away. I don't even listen. I won't even hold you guys at all either. If you guys are just lurking or just decide to play on your own, like please do so. I would never want to ruin that game for anybody. Yo, Mage's Frizzle is such a better freaking attack than base level Mayor. What if we want you to hold us? I mean, shit, I can, dog. What if I want you to hold us? It's crazy. I won't hold you, gang. That's funny, dog. Dude, that's hella funny. Could you imagine like a gangster ass fool? Well, what if I want you to hold me, homie? What if I want you to hold me? I say, bring it in, compa. Bring it in. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Whew. Okay, chat. What do I got to do today? Sui wants to play schedule tonight. So I think we're going to end schedule tonight, if anyone's interested. For anyone who isn't aware, in Schedule 9, in Schedule 1, we are actually at the end of the game where they want us to plant a bomb under the cartel's house. I probably shouldn't be talking about that with everything that is going on in the world. But that's what they want us to do in the game. And this fool AJ said, and you never stop that drug thug lie. Honestly, it's going to be hard for Sui to get out of character, bro. Yeah. No, RR, it's done. So, like, we pretty much, so we won over the whole town. We got all potential customers, and Nelson hit us up on the payphone, and he literally said, he hit us up on the payphone, and he literally said, hey, good job with everything. It looks like we've taken over most of, like, Northtown. And he's like, one of his connects found a tunnel that leads under the cartel's mansion. And he's like, I have a connect that can set you up with the bomb. If you could sneak into the tunnels, get up close and personal, and plant the bomb in the mansion, we can get rid of the cartel forever and get back at them for blowing up your RV. So that's where we're at. But I will say, I do want to like set up the whole barn till we got Yayo. So we have like a consistent routine of Yayo because Yayo makes a ton of money. So we might grind, we might grind sales for a little bit, and then we'll probably end it. There was a demo that came out today for Steam Fest. It's called Outbound. Sui really, really likes it. By the way, AJ, I'm cracking up on your comment. You know what it is, bro. AJ, I don't know if you're on Sui's thing. Dude, she's all, look, 10 commented on my thing. Do you really think Sui played all those games, AJ? She's so funny, dude. And we only made Super Weed once, I know. If only we could get Super Yayo going. Oh, shit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I hate the design of these things. No, but I was like, I know she plays games in private, but I don't know what she plays, so I wasn't sure. No, AJ. She was like, I'm gonna try something and see if it works. And I'm like, dude, I told her, I go, that's actually a really good idea because people love slides on TikTok. So she tried it, right? And she's like, look, I got 15 likes. But she was asking me the whole time, what would you rate these games? I don't know what to play though. So is RE9 going to be the main game when it drops till you beat it? Probably, yes. But I would say, Spooky, I'm still doing the treadmill streams, of course. That is crazy, AJ. That's even funnier, dude. That's even funnier, AJ. No, yeah, I'm still gonna be doing the treadmill streams with Dragon Quest. so it's not going to take over too much. But you'll be surprised, Spooky. A lot of those games are really, really not that long. RE9 at best is like, from what they're saying, like maybe 15 to 16 hours. I may do a second run. We'll see. It really depends, but. Okay, it doesn't seem like it will take longer than a week for the streams. And second runs are usually much faster. Yes, they are. We did a Resident Evil 2 remake run a couple months back. Just because I had nothing to play, I thought it would be fun. So we did a Resident Evil 2 remake run. My homie Tay wanted me to play it too because he had never played it. So we did that and it lasted like 2 days, bro. That's like 2-3 days at best. So maybe like, yeah, like you said, like maybe like 1 week. When will you talk about the Epstein allegations? Probably never, dude. I mean, it's crazy that the Dalai Lama's in there, RR, but definitely not my, my forte, dude, of things I like to talk about. Granted, that shit is crazy, RR. I can see why a lot of people are like looking into it, but that shit does show up on my TikTok Doom feeds. Tripping me out. All these little lookalikes that are showing up that people are catching. Imagine 4 streams help. Yeah, it won't take long. It'll take like probably a week. And then after the RE9 hype, I am going to do maybe like a Souls. Might do like a Souls gauntlet. I was going to do a start with Bloodborne and go straight into Dark Souls 3. So those are 2 of the Souls games I've never beaten fully. I had gotten through Bloodborne a certain amount late game, never beaten it. I've never played Dark Souls 3 at all. So, well, RR, you just be careful, okay? That's all you get to say about RE9, because I know you know what happens. So, RR, that is a funny comment, and I'll take it for what it is. But yes. No spoilers in RE9. We're almost there, gang. 4 days. But I know RR wouldn't do that to your boy, right? Cousin 8, the boss was like a MILF. Yeah, I mean, Lady Dimitrescu was a baddie. Listen, she had the vibes. She was mommy for a lot of people, chat. I personally liked 8 a lot. I think 8 was great. I think 7 was the better game, though. It could be argued, but at the end of the day, games and everything else is subjective, you know? There really is no right or wrong answer. Just preference at its core. I'm playing 8 right now. 8's great. 8 is a fantastic game. I enjoyed 8. I thought it was a great sequel to 7. I personally feel like 7 is loads scarier. It really depends, though. Like, it really depends what actually scares you. I think I resonated more with the horror in 7 than I did with the horror in 8. Trust me, there is scary things about 8. Like, there's like a Lovecraftian type of like feel to like the spookies in 8 for sure. But I personally feel Resident Evil 7 just capitalized on scarier tones and overall like backdrop for like where it took place and how it involved a family. Marguerite haunted my dreams. The beginning of the Resident Evil 7, the beginning of Resident Evil 7 absolutely destroyed me. So, all preference in the end, but both are fantastic. I'm on some fake fan. I've only played RE4 Remake and recently Resident Evil 2. I love the games though, so I'm just going straight to 9 and going back after. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, listen, a lot of people like to make a big deal on, you should play these first before you play this, or you should play that. And I mean, I get it. It's not like I don't get it. But like sometimes people play the more modern games and it makes them intrigued and more interested in the lore that they go back and play the older games. There's nothing wrong with that. You know?
All in a day's work.
I like how in RE you actually need to use your head for those puzzles. Yes, some of the puzzles are really hard. I've only played 5 and 6 till this year, then played 2 to 3. 7, 8, still need 4. 4 is great. RR, you're going to love 4. It's my personal favorite. I was a big fan of Resident Evil 0. I know 0 gets a lot of hate. I liked it. I was a big fan of Resident Evil 0 and the original Resident Evil remake for GameCube. Those, I really loved the mansion. The mansion's like my favorite, one of my favorite little backdrops for Resident Evil. It's really, really creepy. Overall atmosphere of like the remake on GameCube is fucking like something I'll never forget, right? But not just that, the puzzles in Resident Evil 1 were fantastic. They were so good, bro. They were so great. Back in the day, I had Outbreak, but was too young to progress. RR, same. I also had Outbreak. My uncle had Outbreak. I didn't know what the fuck. I didn't know. I couldn't even get out of the bar, bro. Deadass. Could not get out of the bar. Speaking of Resident Evil is as convoluted as Kingdom Hearts. Watch our recap video before RE9. You think so, Pro? I thought it was a little bit easier. Well, granted, I got halfway through 6 and I was like, fuck this shit. But Kingdom Hearts has me absolutely fucking... Kingdom Hearts has me absolutely mind-fucked. I remember being stuck, I think, in a hospital and someone with a chainsaw kept killing me. I also remember a big elephant. Sheesh. Statue of a bird. Should be this way. Let me read this. This says, the first step on the path of virtue requires strength of character. Strength of character comes from kindness. The path of virtue leads next to a long life filled with wisdom. But no matter how long a man's life, it cannot go on forever. Which is why the path of virtue leads in the end to heaven, and the paradise which awaits the peace man. And for those who have followed the path correctly, it continues down heaven to earth, where it begins with him. Nope. Probably gonna need strong medicine and vials. Aiden, gotta keep grinding, my boy. Listen, Aiden, I streamed to 1 viewer, not even. That 1 viewer was me. I streamed to 1 viewer for fucking months, bro. Like 5 months. Nah, Kingdom Hearts plot's easy to follow. Characters not so much. Resident Evil is obviously easy character, but hard plot. Really? Damn, that's crazy. I had no idea what the fuck was going on in Kingdom Hearts. Me personally. ACM was the 1 viewer, the spy, damn type shit, huh, AJ? Frizzle.
Here comes the heat.
He streamed to an FBI worker the first few months. Maybe. I thought that was you, RR. Damn, I just hit 237 on that. That's crazy. Oh shit, y'all know we that strong. Frizzle. Why'd she say it like that? Yeah, maybe. Dude, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2. I want to say in the past, dude, last time I played them, I was in my teens, bro. Dead ass. I think the most recent one I could even say I played was Kingdom Hearts 3. Didn't finish it. Not only that, I played the, I think I played the PSP one, or what was the one with like, I don't know, man. What was the one with like the older? No, it wasn't Dream Drop. I played Dream Drop. It was after Dream Drop. It was the one with like the other 3 characters. That was like the other fucking, I don't know, they had come before. It was like Aqua, one of them was Aqua. The other one was like a big fucking anime guy, and then the other one was just like a Sora reform. I forget the fucking name though. Yo, we just hit 5 miles, baby. I forget the name. I forget what it was called. But that one was actually good. That was the most difficult one I think I played. I played that maybe like, I want to say like 8 or 9 years ago. That's exactly how I feel. Most people say the story is impossible to follow, played the game when they were like 8. I only played it till like when I was like a teen, bro. So like, and I remember just being lost in the fucking sauce, bro. Dead ass. I will say whether I'll have enough time to play Kingdom Hearts a full playthrough. Birth by Sleep, that's what it was. Birth by Sleep had a really hard fucking boss, bro. I remember I was struggling with that shit. I had to like actually grind. I'm like, yo, I'm actually grinding in this game, which is crazy. But yeah, going through all the Kingdom Hearts again, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Though I love those games, and I'll always say those games are part of my childhood, going back and playing it would be rough, I think. I'm not against it. But I'm glad they actually remade them though, because remember they did like a whole collection. I actually have the collection too. I think that's how I played Birth by Sleep, was through one of the collections. Oh my god. I just keep getting in fights, chat. Let's do Glockenspiel. Those that lower our attack? Ooh. Our Kingdom, oh dude, I don't know. We'll see. Our Kingdom Hearts games, I could see me, I mean, it really depends. I think I might be a little too, it's not turn-based, but I mean, we'll see. I would rather play turn-based over Kingdom Hearts 2. I feel like, I don't even know if they have a collection on, dude, is the collection on Switch, bro? It's more of an AR, it's an ARPG for sure. I mean, I was struggling a little bit playing Cult of the Lamb, so I can imagine struggling playing Kingdom Hearts. Dude, I wish I had fucking crack, bro, but I don't. I just wonder where the line is drawn. Yeah, I mean, I usually like to focus turn-based or like strategy. Like Fire Emblem's a good one. No, we just have the terrible cloud version. Whack. Does the cloud version have like crazy input lag?
All in a day's work.
I did miss a chest over here. Could you imagine? Could you imagine fighting Sephiroth in the Hercules tournament on the treadmill? Oh my god. That was quite possibly one of the first, like, I ain't gonna lie, that was one of the first game bosses ever where I was like, this is fucking impossible. Oh yeah, well as far as Wi-Fi, I think we'd be okay because I have an Ethernet out here. But I mean, we would have to see. It really would be dependent on how good the cloud version is. Even stable. Oh, even with stable, I've heard things about like cloud gaming that's like not really. Ooh, yo, Ruff does parries. Let's go.
Here I come.
No, I don't think it's worth it. Plus, it's way too action heavy. I mean, I'll be slamming on these buttons crazy. It is a fun game, though. Don't get me wrong. I would love to go back and revisit it. Maybe one of these days when we have so much dead time with like game releases, I'd be down to do it. There's actually a couple of games. I'm thinking like Kingdom Hearts Marathon right before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out. That would be, see, now that is like the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? Will Kingdom Hearts 4 ever come out though, chat? You think? Almost messed up my watch streak. Dill, my boy. What's poppin', Dill? Ooh, we have an Yggdrasil leaf. Let's go. It's about time we got the Yggdrasil leaves, bro. Ooh. Okay, we need to check our... Let's see. Scholarly skill to seek out the secret of successful landing critical spells. Okay, let's give that to her. And do you have a better Goon Heart? A certain conviction that all will be well if there's powerful healing to be had. Yeah, I don't think that's better than Goon Heart. Atom Fall Complete Edition is over 50% off on PlayStation Store. Dude, not only that, Steam is having a publisher sale right now too, along with Steam Fest. So if you guys are looking to see some new demos and stuff, I might scour Steam Fest today before I start playing Neo. If y'all interested. I know Suri is really looking forward to a game called Outbound. So I'll be sure to check out Outbound today. Ooh, baby, when you talk like that. Dill, you're a fool. Chat, we are so close. How did I know what the fuck you were talking about? The fact I knew what you were talking about is even crazier now. I'm spitting right now. Holy shit, dude, that's hilarious. Shakira, Shakira. Oh man. Yo, Chad, I ain't gonna lie, we have 5.39.
And I understand it.
This is the hardest 6 miles in the past couple of days.
You said the jewels the monsters used.
I don't know what made it so hard.
Wait.
Maybe it's because I had dinner late at night. I don't know.
Tell no one of what was
Maybe I wasn't drinking enough water yesterday. I don't know. But this is definitely the hardest 6 miles I've done in a minute. Damn it. But you know what? We stay privy and we stay hip to game. We are I feel like we're close to being done with Neo. Although I can't speak on it, I just feel like we are. Whether or not we are is another question entirely. But Neo's looking like we're at least entering late game. We fought so many bosses already. So we might finish Neo in the next couple, I want to say either today or tomorrow. Granted, we will be finishing Schedule 1 tonight with Sui. She's really excited about that. And yeah. Then we have RE9 ready, set, scheduled for Thursday, which is going to be freaking brothers. Bro, I spent almost 40 minutes shoveling out my car and then helping my neighbor clear the front of his spot. You got this, bro. Sean, I hope it's not hitting too crazy over there, man. Yo, W on helping your neighbor, bro. Me and Sui, whenever we go to Costco, dude, there's always like, cause like our Costco is next to like an old people's home or like an old people's community. So we always see like older folks in Costco every time we go. And every time we go to like the water section or like, you know, like the canned drink section and stuff, they always need help with carrying like the big water packets. So we always help them. Max, does Pocopia interest you at all? Me and my girlfriend are hyped to get into it. I don't know, but I will look into it. I've seen some clips. And listen, if it's actually legit, I wouldn't mind playing it. Man, it was a legit blizzard. Some places saw like 2 feet. They shut down all 3 major airports today. I heard the East Coast got hit hard. That's what I heard too, dude. That's why I'm tapping in with my homie Sean right now, making sure he's easy. Sounds like he's cool. But man, yo, what is that climate change? Like, what the fuck is that? Like let's keep it a buck. Like, shit. Crazy. Yo, tell me why the tin pot's still holding strong. The tin pot, one of the best fucking tin pot high key might be the best in the game. Damn, that's what I do for my job. I always help old ladies load waters or whatever they need in the lot, as well as the big furniture. No, that's normal. It can be cold into April. Got you, dude. I hear you. Who the fuck knows, kids? Some people call it end of days. All I know is I slept until 11. My boy Sean, live it up. Yeah, actually, before when I was in school, when Sui was working at a restaurant, I used to work at an old people's community, and I was like, quote unquote, a facilities manager. So like I would lock up the pool, I would lock up like the bingo room and shit, lock up the gym. And I was just always like helping like older folks. Probably because it was warmer than normal for a couple weeks and then it got really, really cold. Could be. So yeah, whenever it comes to older folks, man, I always go out of my way just because, and even if they're mean, sometimes they're mean, but just because, you know, they gotta deal with a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I used to work for an old people's community, so I'm very privy to like always helping them out or just like talking to them for a little bit. You'll be surprised like how much you can make like a senior citizen's day just by talking to them about, you know, like their life and stuff. Like I always ask, like, oh, you know, like I'll just talk to them about their family, you know, type shit. They're basically alone all the time, so I'd probably be crabby too. No, big facts. And you know, like, I used to like during COVID time, right? When I was working there during COVID, so it was extra. It was like amplified, right? Like, ooh, 2:30 is crazy. They were super mad because like some of the facilities had to be locked down at certain times, and I'm literally the guy who's holding the key to like them enjoying bingo and shit. So it's like I always try to be cool about it, but you'll be surprised, man. Just like, you know, just offering an ear and just listening to what they say, you can learn a lot, man. I learned a lot from this one guy. Dude had a super nice car, super old. Like, dude, I'm talking like pushing like, he was like late 80s, bro. Like I don't know how. I asked him, bro, how you so fit, dog? Like you're like he's actively walking around, bro. Had a super young girlfriend. This boy had a hella young girlfriend, bro. It was like, it was high key a little weird, but I was just like, bro, like, I even told him, I was like, you have any tips for like a young cat like me?
Day's work.
And the one thing he said was just invest. He's all, invest your money. Don't let it sit in your bank. Invest it. You know? Invest in things you believe in. Invest it in stuff that you're pimping ground. No, for sure, bro. I mean, granted, his car wasn't that crazy. It was like a Corvette. But it was like, I could tell at the time, it was like, you know, that was a big purchase for him. But yeah, man, he was a good dude. I mean, granted, he had the money to have a younger girlfriend, so, you know, do you. I ain't gonna judge you, but yeah, the one thing he told me was invest, save your money, be smart with your money. Ever since he said that, I pretty much took it to heart, dude. Invest in Hawk2O coin. Sorry, I just came in over to talk about it. No, I was just talking about how I used to work for like an old people's home because Sean helps his neighbor with the snow and stuff. And I was just talking to them about like how I used to help like older folks and stuff. Like get like heavy loads from like their car and stuff. And I used to work at like old people's home. Oh, excuse me, chat. Ooh, we got a metal slash. Let's try this. Ooh, I like metal slash don't really do shit, but yeah, you'll be surprised, man. A lot of old people got some really good knowledge, little tidbits, and you can make their day in the process, so that's cool. Of course, Sean's a good ass person. I know Sean's a good guy. I could tell.
I think I'm done.
Sean, don't turn out to be a serial killer, okay? It'll destroy my heart. I'm kidding, Sean. I got 5.68 chat. We almost at 6 miles, baby. Good fucking lad, Sean. W Sean, man. Good dude, good dude. Got a chat full of saints. Yeah, for sure. Good peoples, good peoples. I mean, maybe not everyone, but I'll take your word for it. Nah, I could tell Windboy a demon for sure. RR does keep the balance for sure. Honestly, dude, if you guys are all super like really nice, I think it would fuck with me more. I think RR kind of like keeps me grounded in the sense like when RR says some shit or like gets out a little out of pocket, it reminds me that hey, I'm on the internet. You know, I should probably, you know, shouldn't let things get too out of control, which is good. It's a good thing. Because sometimes I forget, you know, as much as we're cool and we're chilling and we're playing video games, sometimes you forget, dude, you know? I just fell to the fucking ground. Okay, we definitely need to... Where am I? This is a great... Where the fuck am I? You asking all the Epstein's files is very grounding. Oh no, yes, I trust me. I'm glad I have people in chat that remind me that we are on the internet at all times. Yeah, which is good. Sometimes I forget. You know, we all got two sides win. Some of us just like to flirt with both ends of the spectrum. It's facts. That's a bar from Sean too. You know, listen, no one is truly good. You know, no one is truly fully, you know. I do agree, though, not to sound like an ass, but those hyper-positive communities where everyone is so soft-spoken and sweet feels fake to me, like we can laugh and fuck around sometimes. No, big facts. Absolutely, bro. As long as, you know, everyone in chat is cool with it and they know the vibe, then absolutely, man. We can fuck around. Shoot the shit sometimes here and there. I will say though, like, you know, as long as you just gotta be respectful. Like, everyone has a line, though your line may be different from others, you know. And we will never know. The funny thing about, like, you know, limitations with people is you never really know people's limitations until you actually cross them, right? So I unfortunately hope we never have to, you know, get there. I don't want anybody to ever feel like, you know, alienated or, you know, feeling some type of way. Thank you, Amor. Almost there, 5.81. Almost there. Stewie came in on TikTok and said I'm almost there. How's lunch, Wingy? Did you take lunch today? Speaking of which, y'all seen Love on the Spectrum? I haven't. I heard it's a good show though. Well, you need to go get lunch, Wing. Sorry, I'm talking to Suey, AJ. I know sometimes. It's a wild concept. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty wild. I've seen some clips, and have I watched an episode? I don't think I have. But I know what you're talking about, right? It's like people who are like on the spectrum dating, right? Pretty much. But it's like some people are a lot more, I guess, like have like more severe cases than others, right? It is wild. I've seen some episodes. It's actually popular. It's really popular and a favorite on Netflix, which is cool. I used to be a big Love is Blind guy, dude. I used to watch that Love is Blind season. Then they just kept doing seasons, bro. And it just kept getting worse and worse. I am excited for Survivor to come back, though. Survivor was a demon show, bro. Oh, my God. We have 588, bro. And my legs feel like they're about to fall off, gang. If you have HBO Max, I recommend you to watch The Pit. Dude, yes. Spooky, my sister's watching The Pit right now. She just graduated nursing school too, so she's like super loving that show. Love you too, Wing. You have a good day, okay? I'll call you or text you when I'm done. One of the best shows I've ever seen, easy. Yeah, it won, like, it was nominated, right? We're at the finish line, brother. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, Sean. I would hope we could at least get to the end of this before what's Kasap? Slightly reduces defense of all enemies. And then we have Sap significantly reduces defense. Let's do Frizzle. Frizzle! Oh, Maribel's there. We are definitely struggling, but Spooky, you're alright. The game's progress definitely picked up. We are definitely getting harder fights and more puzzles. Because that show made me never want to ever be in the metal. No, dude, no. My sister is a demon, bro. Yeah, it's the most fun part of the game for me, this till the end, yeah. It has been picking up really, really good. No, yeah, no, my sister's a demon, bro. She has a stomach for all that stuff. Same with my dad. My dad was a firefighter as well, so, you know, kind of like runs in the family a little bit. Skipped me for sure. Definitely skipped me. We are getting in lots of fights, though. We may not be ready for them. We got nurse, firefighter, and streamer, the big three careers. Well, it used to be nurse, firefighter, storyboard artist, right? But life be life, you know what I'm saying? Now I gotta figure out whatever the fuck I'm gonna do next. But I plan on taking a fat break, bro. I plan on taking a break and just mentally resetting. Like King said, dude, just a cool sabbatical, like reset for, see what we can get into. More like storyboard fartist. I wish, bro. Streaming is better. I wish, yeah. I wish, man. Unfortunately, streaming can be. Streaming, as much as I love it, is for you to be successful with content, you got to do a multitude of things. You got to do multiple things, which I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do the whole content thing, and the clips and the streamer shit, but also, like, you know, simultaneously try to build a YouTube channel, which I'm working on with my buddy. I've already put 2 friends on your content. I'm doing my best. Spooky, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. You know what? I am like, I will say this, bro. I feel a little bit liberated. Like I'm, oh, this is 6 miles, baby. I feel a little bit liberated just because I talked to Sui about it today, and even Sui was like, you know, let's be honest, like, you know, you were really, really comfortable where you were, and you weren't really challenging yourself. And I was like, yeah, well, that's pretty much why I picked up streaming and like learning how to edit and stuff. She's like, right, and you know, she's like, who knows? Rejection is redirection type shit. So, you know, I'm feeling good. I've had about a week or 2 to mull it over too. I knew it was coming. It was just like any day now kind of thing. So I was just like, dude, let's just hurry up and get this shit over with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to. So I have to keep coming into fucking work and doing dumb shit. But we live to tell the tale. We're Gucci. We just gotta pivot. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next. But there's one thing I do plan on not giving up is streaming. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy the community that this has turned into. I enjoy each and every one of you guys, for real. No cap on a stat. Not even kidding, you know. Not even on some corny shit, you know. I love playing video games. I love talking about video games. I love the vibes, you know what I'm saying? So I do plan on continuing this as much as I can. Though the future is uncertain. You may see more of me, you may see less of me. At the end of the day, the bills become knocking. So if it ever comes to that, just know, and I'd let you guys know, like, hey, you know, streams are gonna have to die down a little bit, or this and that. Imagine starting a streaming career and you gotta deal with our dumbass. Honestly, you guys aren't that bad, bro. You guys aren't bad. I've seen, I mean, listen, yes, we've had a couple episodes here and there, but you guys aren't bad at all. Actually, you guys make streaming easier. You know, the moment you make streaming harder for me, I'm sure I would keep it a buck with you and be like, yo, you're making this shit mad hard, bro. Like, you know, but I don't think you guys ever be like that, you know? I encourage people to be outspoken and shit. And like I said, if it ever gets out of hand, like I always say, like, this is y'all's space too, it ain't just mine, you know, type shit. So, but I am honestly super proud of where we've gotten within this past year. But I will say, it feels weird, bro. You got a tier list your chatters type shit. Oh man, no, I can't tier list the chatters for sure. That'd be funny though. AJ and Sean might be S tier, dog. Now, I will say this though, it's so weird because, I mean, I'm about to end it right now. It's so weird because, like, now that, I mean, thankfully we got severance, we got all that good stuff, right? So me and Sui are gonna be okay for like a decent amount of time, because I've been so good. I've been a good steward of my money, you know, because I've invested my money and I've saved my money. We definitely have a safety net for me to like explore different routes and, you know, like focus a little bit on content and see what I can do. Ultimately, I would love to build. Personally, I would love to build a business with my wife. I would love to build like an interior design staging business. I talked about it with Sui. I've talked about it with my dad. You know, and I think that might be the move. But I'm gonna be patient with everything because I don't want to just rush into like, you know, some job that I don't like just to pay the bills. The reality is we have a good safety net. The severance is going to take care of us. Unemployment in California is really, really good. I've already applied for unemployment this morning, immediately after. So we're good, man. But what's crazy is, if I was just being transparent, all that I have right now is like everything I've built, like with streaming, and it's crazy to me. Like for real. I think like now that's all said and done, it's like, what have you been working on the past like year and a half? And it's like, dude, streaming, my community, my content, my social platforms, everything. Like this is what I have. To not work with that is crazy. So I plan on working with it. But other than that, you can always create a channel on what not to do when beating bosses and Souls, like skip the leveling and items, just learn the parry. You know what, Sean? That actually isn't a bad idea. But yes, just know you guys may see more of me, you may see less of me, but I'm always gonna be here, man. We're always gonna have these awesome streams. I'm always gonna tap in with you guys, and I'll always be transparent about what's going on, just in case. I would never go MIA and just completely disappear, and you guys be like, where the fuck did you go? Not like you guys care, but it is what it is. But I will say, bittersweet day, but there is some upsides to it. I think that K-pop Demon Hunter singer said it best. Rejection is redirection, and I plan on keeping that my mantra, man. We'll take whatever amount of max we can get. Type shit. Appreciate you, Win. Big fact. Big facts, carna. Appreciate you, compa. Appreciate you, Spooky, Sean, everybody in here. Appreciate y'all, man. More than you know, AJ. All the A1 day ones. Who we got? Appreciate you, AJ. Monty, appreciate you, Win. Spumoni, appreciate you. Yo, Spumoni, it's been so long. Appreciate you, Spooky. Appreciate you, Sean. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I am going to run some errands, take a shower, all that good stuff. But the best part about ending it is I am done with my 6 miles of the day. I'd be lurking. No, Simone. It means the world. But we on to better things, man. So I'll catch y'all later. Peace.